Welcome to Week 9 of the college football season, where the unranked Texas Tech Red Raiders are taking on the number 12 ranked Oklahoma Sooners. Texas Tech comes into this game at 4-2, and Oklahoma comes in at 6-1. Obviously, OU's only loss in the season was to Texas, but Baylor and Texas still have to play. So Oklahoma can still win the Big 12. They're going to need a couple teams to lose, and they're going to need to win every game as Oklahoma still has to play Baylor. But for right now, they're going to focus on Texas Tech, and let's see how this game goes. And Oklahoma gets the return of Trevor Knight today. Baker Mayfield played very well against Kansas last week, but it is nice to have your starting quarterback. So here we come for the first play of the game, handoff to Ford. Keith Ford breaks a tackle and is brought down after a gain of 2. He played very good last week. Let's see if it can carry over into this week. Now Trevor Knight under center on 3rd and 10. Knight drops back. Sitting in the pocket, throws, and that pass is going to be dropped by Deron Neal. It hit him right in the hands. He just could not hold on to it. So now it's Texas Tech's ball on their own 45. Webb drops back, throws to Marquez, who makes a man miss, and has a first down and a 17-yard gain for the Red Raiders. Oklahoma's going to have to play very strong defense against this team today. 2nd and 10. Webb drops back from shotgun. He throws. It's caught by Marquez once again, who has the first down on an 11-yard gain this time. So he's already got 28 yards on the Sooners on his first drive. 1st and 10 out of shotgun. Webb. He throws, and it's caught by Davis, who is brought down by 2 Sooners, and an 11-yard gain for Tech. Now in shotgun once again on 1st and 10, sends a man in motion. He takes the snap. Tapper gets by his man, and he throws an interception due to the pressure, and that is Frank Shannon, who gets his first pick on the season, if I remember correctly on that. And now Oklahoma football. On 3rd and 10, facing a 3-and-out, Trevor Knight throws, caught by the former quarterback Blake Bell for a 15-yard gain and an Oklahoma first down. Now Trevor Knight in shotgun. Knight takes the snap. He throws, and that's going to be caught by Sterling Shepard into Texas Tech territory, and a 20-yard gain. Shepard has been a major part of the offense this year. Now Trevor Knight coming out in shotgun on 2nd and 9. Knight drops back, rolls out to his right side. He's looking for someone to throw to, but he's going to just tuck it and run, and that is a first down for Oklahoma and a 13-yard gain for Trevor Knight. Knight comes out in shotgun once again, this time on 2nd and 10. Knight drops back, throws, and that pass is going to be tipped away, intended for Green Beckham. Knight 2 for 5, 35 yards. On 3rd and 10, Trevor Knight drops back, throws, and that's going to be tipped away, and that would bring up 4th down for the Sooners, so they would come out to attempt a field goal. Michael Honeycutt, who had problems earlier in the year, has been deadly accurate for the remainder of it, and he still is, and Oklahoma draws first blood to make it 3-0. 2nd and 10, Texas Tech back out on the field in shotgun again. Webb stands in the pocket, throws, has a wide open man. No one's near him. He's got good blocking. He's deep into Sooner territory inside the 10, and touchdown Texas Tech. Oklahoma may have got the first points, but Texas just scored the first touchdown of the day. And now we'll have to see how OU responds, as here comes the kickoff. And back to return is Deron Neal, 5 yards deep in the end zone. He's going to take it out. Deron Neal has decent blocking, makes a cut move. He gets to the outside across the 30, and now he's past the 40, and a 47-yard return to put Oklahoma in tremendous field position. Trevor Knight comes out in shotgun, hands off to Keith Ford on a counter. He runs through a Red Raider before getting brought down after a 7-yard gain. Easily his longest run of the day so far. 4 carries for 10 yards. 2nd and 3, Knight sends Keith Ford in motion. Trevor Knight sitting in the pocket, throws, and it is caught by Deron Neal for a 9-yard gain and another Sooner first down. Trevor Knight comes out in shotgun again, this time on 1st and 10. Knight dropping way back, going deep, and that pass is going to be picked off by Nelson at the 10-yard line. Green Beckham would bring him down, but that is OU's first turnover of the day. That's not exactly what they wanted out of this drive to respond to the touchdown. 3rd and 1, Texas Tech comes back out. Webb throws, and that pass is nearly picked off. They had a chance to make this game a 2-possession game, and they couldn't do it, so now the ball go back to OU. Still down 7-3, handoff to Keith Ford. Ford up the middle. He's got some really good blocking. He gets a 9-yard gain, and now he has 5 carries for 19 yards today. On 3rd and 1, Trevor Knight in goal line formation, hands off to his big fullback Ripkowski, who gets a 3-yard gain and another Sooner first down. So on 1st and 10, Trevor Knight takes the snap. Knight throws to the outside. It's caught by Sterling Shepard in Texas Tech territory for an 18-yard gain. Now under center on 3rd and 2. Keith Ford is the running back. He gives it to him. Ford has the first down out across the 20, inside the 5, touchdown Keith Ford and touchdown Oklahoma, and that will give Oklahoma another lead today on their first touchdown today. Now we have to see how Texas Tech responds on 1st and 10. Webb drops back. He throws, and that pass is caught before being forced out of bounds after a 6-yard gain. Now 3rd and 4 for Texas Tech. Webb drops back, throws, and that is caught by Williams, but he steps out of bounds, so the ball would go back to Oklahoma. Now on 1st and 10, handoff to Keith Ford. Ford runs through another Red Raider, and he has a first down after fighting for it. A 13-yard gain, 8 carries, 58 yards. He's turned that around pretty quick. Now 3rd and 7 a couple plays later. Knight drops back. Rolls out to his right side. Throws. Caught by Deron Neal. An 11-yard gain and another Oklahoma first down. Now 2nd and 6. Trevor Knight in shotgun. Going to be a read option. He gives it to Keith Ford, who has the first down after an 8-yard gain. Ford now has 10 carries for 69 yards and a touchdown. Knight comes out under center on 1st and 10. He drops back. Sits in the pocket. Throws to the end zone, caught by Sterling Shepard, touchdown Oklahoma. This Oklahoma team has rallied from a 7-3 deficit to a 17-7 lead now, here about 4 minutes before halftime. 2nd and inches. Webb, play action, throws, caught by Marquez before he is brought down by Julian Wilson. A 16-yard gain for Texas Tech, and that puts him at 11 for 15 on the day. 1st and 10. Webb in shotgun, takes a snap, under pressure, throws, finds Wheeler, who breaks a tackle. He's inside the 20, inside the 10, 5, touchdown Texas Tech. Both of their touchdowns have come on huge plays, and that does not look good on the Oklahoma defense, as they are now only up by 3. So Trevor Knight and the offense come back out, handoff to Keith Ford up the middle, who's got a huge hole and a first down before he is brought to the ground after a 16-yard gain. Now Trevor Knight in shotgun, takes the snap. Trying to get something before halftime, throws, and nearly intercepted. That was a great play by the defensive back to reach behind him to tip that away. And now on 2nd and 10, Trevor Knight takes the snap from shotgun again. Knight is going to be sacked as no one got open in time, so that would bring up 3rd and 16 for the Sooners. And on 3rd and 16, Trevor Knight's in shotgun, takes the snap. Knight looking deep, throws, and that's going to be dropped by Sterling Shepard. And that is 8 of 18 for Trevor Knight now. So Texas Tech's ball about 2 minutes ago. Handoff to Williams, who goes up the middle, and he has a first down. Texas Tech could take the lead on this possession. And now in shotgun on 3rd and 7. It's going to be a play action. Webb dancing around in the pocket. Throws, caught by Davis, who's into Sooner territory before being brought down after an 18-yard gain. Now he sends Washington in motion. Webb takes the snap, and he's under pressure, and he is going to be brought down by Charles Tapper, who has been amazing this season. Now it's 3rd and 17 for the Red Raiders. Webb takes the snap from shotgun again. He's under pressure. Throws and finds Williams, who's back into Sooner territory before getting brought down after an 8-yard gain. And that will bring up 4th down for the Red Raiders. And they would try to punt the ball. On 4th and 9, he's going to actually throw it. It's a fake punt, and L.J. Moore tips it away to give Oklahoma the ball in their own territory. 2nd and 10. Trevor Knight takes the snap. He drops back, sitting in the pocket, throws, caught by Deron Neal deep in Texas Tech territory, brought down at the 15-yard line, and they are in scoring position here. And handoff to Deron Neal, run to the outside, Neal inside the 10 before getting brought down about the 3-yard line. That was a 12-yard gain on the end around. 3rd and goal, Trevor Knight takes the snap. Knight rolls out to his left side, and Knight's going to be brought down right in front of the goal line. No more timeouts, as that half would end 17-14. Oklahoma's playing well, but their defense doesn't need to let up these big plays, and we'll see how they do next half. Texas Tech gets the ball first to start this half, and on 1st and 10, it's going to be a play action. Webb sits in the pocket, throws, and that's going to be caught by Davis. It looked like maybe Zach Sanchez went for the pick, but just didn't jump in time. On 2nd and 10, Webb in shotgun now. He throws, caught by Lauderdale, and he is forced out of bounds. Devin Lauderdale with a 15-yard gain. 3rd and 3. Webb takes the snap, and he's going to be brought down the backfield, did not pitch it, and that's a 4-yard loss to bring up 4th and 7, and they would punt the ball to Oklahoma, and Oklahoma now has a chance to expand their lead. On 2nd and 4, Trevor Knight drops back. Knight throws, and that's going to be caught by Deron Neal at the 40-yard line and brought down after a gain of 11. Deron Neal has played very well today, besides the drop early in the first. Now on 1st and 10, Trevor Knight drops back again. Knight goes deep, and he has Sterling Shepard in Texas Tech territory before getting brought down after a 38-yard gain. And now 2nd and 10. Knight drops back again. He throws, and that's going to be caught by Dorial Green Beckham inside the 5. A 19-yard gain, and that's Beckham's first catch today. They have slowed him down. Now 1st and goal. Trevor Knight. Play action from the goal line formation. He throws, and that's going to be caught. And I'm not even going to try to say his name. He's the backup tight end. Touchdown, Oklahoma, as Trevor Knight has played very well today, minus the interception. Now on 1st and 10. Webb drops back. He throws, and that's going to be caught by Davis before he is brought down after a 16-yard gain. Now 2nd and 5. Webb drops back again from shotgun. He throws, caught by Davis, who was then leveled by Zach Sanchez. Jordan Davis with a 14-yard gain on that one. 1st and 10. Webb drops back again. Under pressure, brought down by Charles Tapper. And on that play right there, Charles Tapper would set the school record for most sacks in a single season. And this is only week 9. He still has about 3 or 4 more games to go. Even more if we make a bowl game. 3rd and 13. He throws to Washington before getting brought down by Alexander for a 0-yard gain. So that would bring up 4th down once again for Texas Tech, and they would come out in a punt formation again. But once again, they'd fake it, and the punter overthrows the receiver by about 15 yards. So that is incomplete and Oklahoma ball. 1st and 10 for the Sooners now. Trevor Knight in shotgun, takes the snap. They're already up by 10. Knight rolling out to his left side. Knight's going to run. There's not a lot of people there. Trevor Knight breaking a tackle before getting brought down a 22-yard gain. He is obviously fearless about getting injured again. 6 carries, 35 yards. Now he sends Micaiah Quick in motion. Quick on the end around. Micaiah Quick has blocking. He's got a 1st down for OU, a 13-yard gain. And that was obviously his first carry on the day. Now on 1st and 10, Trevor Knight pitches back to Keith Ford. Ford to the outside. He's got good blocking again. And he would be horse-collared to the ground after an 11-yard gain. And now Oklahoma comes out on 1st and 10 on the next play. Trevor Knight in shotgun once again, takes the snap. Knight throws, caught by Green Beckham. Touchdown, Oklahoma. And they are now up 31-14 over Texas Tech. And like I said in the beginning, every game is a must-win for OU. So this is huge right now. 3rd and 3, Webb drops back. Webb throws, and that's going to be caught by Williams, but he is immediately tackled by Quentin Hayes. And that will bring up 4th and 7 for Texas Tech, as they would go 3 and out and give the ball back to OU. Now he hands it to Keith Ford. Ford up the middle, and Keith Ford with a 9-yard gain. And that carry right there put Keith Ford at 19 carries for 110 yards. Now 2nd and 1. Trevor Knight in shotgun, play action to Keith Ford. Knight looking deep downfield, rolling out to his right side. Knight throws deep, and that is caught one-handed by Dorial Green Beckham. A 34-yard gain for the 6'6" receiver. 15 of 26, 278 yards, 3 TDs, and a pick for Trevor Knight. Now on 2nd and 5, Knight drops back, dancing around the pocket. He rolls out to his right. He's going to run. He is flipped and lands down at the 2-yard line, a 12-yard gain. I repeat, he is apparently fearless to get injured. 2nd and 3, goal line formation. Trevor Knight pitches back to Keith Ford, and Keith Ford will walk into the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma. 38-14 over Texas Tech now, with about 6.5 minutes to go in the 4th. Texas Tech is going to need a miracle, and Webb drops back, throws deep, and that's not exactly a miracle. An interception for Zach Sanchez, and Sanchez breaks a tackle and is brought down at the 50-yard line. That is his 2nd interception thrown today. This entire Oklahoma Sooners defense has just played amazing today. So now 1st and 10, handoff to Keith Ford, as they're just going to try to run some clock here. A 7-yard gain for Ford puts him at 23 carries, 124 yards, and 2 touchdowns. Now on 3rd and 1, Knight hands off to Ford, who fights for it and gets the 1 yard necessary for the 1st down. And that would bring up 3rd and 4 a couple plays later. Alex Ross in the game. Keith Ford was taking a breather on the sideline. Ross makes a man miss, has the 1st down inside the 15-yard line before getting tripped up. A 23-yard gain for the backup running back. Now on 2nd and 9, 4 minutes to go. Knight takes the snap, rolls out to his right side. No one's open, so he's going to take off. Trevor Knight dives into the end zone. Touchdown, OU, 45-14. This game has been over for a while, but this Oklahoma offense will not give up. Now 1st and 10. Webb drops back. He throws to the outside, caught by Marquez before he is brought down for a 17-yard gain. Now Webb takes the snap once again. He drops back, throws, caught by Washington. Washington is into Oklahoma territory, but he fumbles the ball. Julian Wilson on the strip, and that is Quentin Hayes on the recovery. That is Texas Tech's third turnover today. So now the Sooners are going to come out and just try to chew some more clock. Hand off to Alex Ross. Ross up the middle. He has another Oklahoma first down before getting brought down after a 15-yard gain. Ross already has 3 carries for 42 yards against this team. 2nd and 5. Trevor Knight hands off to Alex Ross once again. Ross up the middle has another first down before he is brought down a 12-yard gain. And that puts Ross at 5 carries for 59 yards. So 2.5 minutes to go. Hand off to Alex Ross. Ross to the outside. He has another Oklahoma first down and a lot more brought down at the 15-yard line. That time it was a 19-yard gain by Alex Ross. He nearly has 100 yards in just the first quarter. But right here, Trevor Knight gets the last first down to run out the clock, and that would be it. A final score of 45-14. Texas would win this week. I don't remember who they played, but I know they were still undefeated. And Trevor Knight has played amazing so far this year. But like I said, Texas did not lose this week, so Oklahoma is still third in the Big 12 because Baylor does not play Texas until the last game of the season. But the next game, I believe, is against the Baylor Bears. So that game should be fun, and that is definitely a must-win game if we want to win the Big 12 and still have a shot at a national title. With one loss, it seems pretty far stretched right now, but we could still do it. And hopefully you enjoyed this episode and you come back for the next one.